weekend. We've got the drifting happening over the deep end of the Shell Big Motorsport Park this evening. Of course, here we've got the roll racing happening now, and it will be because it's here for the show, obviously, in case there's been any injuries. Sitting in the car. Racing axles with some wicked cars once again out here. We know we're getting closer to the Thank you guys and girls, as per usual. Always good to have you out here. Great work. Don't know about you guys, I'm starting to get hungry. BJ girls, and they're only too happy to serve you up, and it's good food, so enjoy it, folks. And don't forget also about the 20% special. That's a good flavour, big time. Event number 63 out of here on this very fine evening. The black entry here, the BMW takes a win out here, and great to be out here this evening for the Shell V-Power Motorsport Park. Event number 63 for roll racing here this evening. And thanks to Marcus and the boys as the red Mustang in lane 1 took the win in this first round of competition. Next pairing coming our way right now on the green light. Let's give an eye to 100 plus entries out here again for the evening. The Nissan GTR takes the win over there on the far side lane, lane 2, good looking car too, I might add. Let's go back to the start line now on the green light. The roll races commenced. Good acceleration there, lane number 2, that goes well. Lee Singleton and the Holden HT Premier, the Holden HT Prem. Green with the white roof, Lee Singleton, well done to you, Lee. Back to the start line, here we go. These guys are powering on, and the headlights over in lane 2 are strong. None of them runs. The dark grey corner over the far side, good runner, well done. If we go back to the start again, man, the runs are very, very quick out here. This is great to see. Pretty well neck and neck this time round, lane 1. The Chrysler, the green Chrysler in lane 1. Good work, guys. It's good for the Mopar Dodge fans out here. As we move on now, once again, let's take a look at these guys coming our way. Lane 1 has got the revs coming up quite well. We go to the finish line. And the dark VS Hyundai there is victorious. Well done to that team also here in this first round of competition. Next pairing coming up now on that green line, and they're working it very well. Let's take a look at them, and pretty silent, but they're swift in lane number 1. The little white Mitsubishi Evo in lane 1 was taking a win that time in the first round of competition for those guys. They'll be wrapped in that. Another green light going for the start line there as they come at us. The rest of lane number 1, that sounds strong. The bright yellow VF Commodore down there in lane 1 was massive coming down the front straight out here. Let's go back there for another green light, another roll race in round 1. The headlights are dancing around in the first round, in the first lane. The orange Mustang. The orange Mustang in lane 1 has done an extreme job. That was a quick car too. Here we go. Next pair coming our way once again. First round of competition out here for event number 63 this evening. Over in lane 2, VIP Chrysler in lane 2, the early Chrysler. Well done, guys, well done. Let's go back another green. These are rolling exceptionally well. Let's keep it going, guys, and we're of course working against conditions out at the racetrack. And it's the white Commodore over the far side by about half a car length. This came on strong at the end of the race. Let's move on down to the next pairing coming up as they keep working. Oh, there's Rams and Lawrence and that. There's the lovely Silver G-Seal GS Falcon, the previous winner from last event. out there, young Ben Schramm, and well done to you, Ben, as the next pairing comes out to us now. Let's take a look at these guys. Pretty well neck and neck at the moment. The blue entry over in the far side lane. Lane number 2 takes the win that time round in the air. A whiff of, you can smell the oil and so forth for some of these entries out here. Engines work extremely hard, and it's all part of it. The white Subaru over in lane 2 took the win that time round. The white Subaru, good work guys, well done to you. Let's move on now to the next pairing as they're coming our way out here. That was a tie race. Let's go to the camera work on that one there. You might want to hold on the start line. Let's take a look at that. Go back to it once again. We've got to check. I tell you what, some of these races have been really close here this evening. But let's keep an eye on them all out here once again. Rightio, they're coming our way. First round, well over 100 entries again out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As the Silver Commodore over the far side, lane 2 takes the win. Good work, guys. Well done. Back to the start line on the green light. The roll race commences. Acceleration in lane number 2 is immense. DJ goes wide in that wicked entry of his Lambo. And it came up so quickly and so fast. Here we go. Dark Grey Falcon in lane 1 was very swift. Good run coming out on the green light back to the start line. As they're coming at us also once again out here. Keeping an eye on these boys, but lane number 2 is doing it quite easily. Okay, little black BMW over the far side in lane 2. Well done, boys, well done. And it's another world of folks who are on board inside these cars and the drivers and the passengers. As lane 2. The Villa GDR for John Munro over in lane 2. Well done to you, John. Came through quite easy on that run out there, saving it for later. Here we go now, these guys are coming at us now, and lane number 2. The Silver Ford over in lane 2 has said thank you for coming, well done. Good roll race out there. Let's move on now for the next pairing coming up once again. Right, these guys are at us. Lane number 2 the dark grey Ford Falcon over in lane 2. Good work. Okay, keeping an eye on all the machinery around the racetrack. Just making sure. Okay, to go back towards the start line area once again, maybe that is the very close to the end of round number 1. We'll get that clarified. No, there's more cars still coming. Here we go, these guys now. Oh, that tough blue Commodore over in lane 2. Well done, guys. And motivating very well. Let's have a look at here now as the next pairing comes our way. Lane 1 and lane 2, but lane 2 all the way. The black beer wagon over there, well done, and a good win, a solid win too, I might add. Let's go back to the start line as we're thinning out round 1 of the competition out here this evening. Let's have a look and on the yellow amber at the moment, keeping these cars ready to rock and roll out here. Right now, they're coming our way now on the green light, here we go. Here we go, and pretty close race. The black entry in lane 1, man, that was close. Thanks to the camera once again. The Porsche in lane 1, well done, and what a great win. There it is there, but easy, just over half a car length. There it is for round 1 of the competition out here. Coming right at us from the rear end. Here we go, coming on strong, lane 1 and lane 2. This is going to be another close race. The red Mustang with a lot of legs has pulled away near the end of that roll race. What a great run coming out from those guys. Let's move on now to the next pairing. They're coming at us and that's looking quite sharp. Lane number 1. That 2's coming on strong. The beige colour GDR in lane 1 says no, I'm holding that off. Good work, guys, good work. We move back down to the start. And take a look at these guys coming out as lane 1 is accelerating exceptionally well. Lee Simmons and that lovely Holden HT Prem. Well done to your lead and your lovely wife there, Kylie, and the call of a laugh out there. There we go. This pairing coming out as now, another close race. The early model VIP Chrysler from the early days gone by. Another race. Well done to the Chrysler, the Mopar, the Dodge fans. Let's move on now. This next guy's coming our way. And lane 1 is looking around super tough. The darker purple VSU out there takes the win. Well done, boys. Well done. As we move on, let's have a look at the next pairing coming up. Oh, the revs are singing pretty loud there. Mate, I tell you, that silver GS Falcon. That sounded wicked coming down the racetrack for a good win down there from Ben Sharam, the previous winner of the last event out here. Here comes the next pairing over the fence line. The orange Mustang in lane 1 is victorious. Well done, boys, well done. They'll be cheering on board that car right now as they're slowing down the turn to the right-hander. Now the next pairing's coming up and lane 2 accelerates. DJ once again on board that lovely STO Lambo, 2,200 horsepower at his disposal. Wow! Here we go. And the GDR, the Billet GDR out there is going to be a tough race for him tonight. Here we go. Next pairing. Lane 1's working hard. The dark grey Ford Falcon lane 2 just drove around the silver car to take the win. What a great win. Here we go for another pairing. As the cool night air starting to get a bit more brisk out here. The Silver Caprice over in lane number 2. Well done to those guys out there. Here we go once again as they move on. Keeping an eye on these boys out here. Lane 1 and lane 2, but lane 1 is looking more lane 2. Man, he came out of nowhere from behind with that blue Commodore. What a great run that was. Man, he got the traction and just drove around his competitor. And the green light is on. Away we go. Here it is. Getting tighter and tighter as we move on to lane number 2. Wow. The black Porsche that was there from the other round was uneven number, so he's through to the next round of competitions in the first pairing in round 3. Here's the next pairing coming our way. Well done to these guys at the same time. Lane number 1. The page coloured 35 out there, looking good. The Nissan, beautiful. And good to have it out here once again as the next pairing comes our way. They're coming down quickly. And lane 1 and lane 2 is looking sharp in lane 2. Well, out there, Lee Singleton, Lee and Kylie. Well done, the Holden HT Prem, the green machine with the white roof. We move on now to the next pairing, another green light. As the headlights zigzag from, of course, wheel spin from the rear end of the car. Man, that lovely beige colour early model Chrysler is doing an extreme job out here this evening. Good work, guys. As we come down to us now, here we go. Lane 1 to lane 2 is lane 1 all the way. The Bella GDR out there with John Munro behind the wheel. He was working that car pretty hard in that particular pairing. Here we go, another pair. Just coming at us non-stop, ladies and gentlemen. Lane 1. That Nissan out there, DJ, when it goes by, you know all about it. The black Lamborghini out there, folks, are one and too far away. Well, there goes the next pairing. They're coming back at us right about now. That's a nice Premier for Lee Singleton out there. Great win to your lead. Well done, my good friend. Let's move on now to the next pairing. Here we go. Acceleration of lane number 2. Wow, man, that Lamborghini out there once again. The DJ Black STO is so quick. 2,200 horsepower. You can see why. It's loaded out there. Well done, you DJ. Rightio, there it is for round number 4. We have one car swinging down there unevenly in the field. And as soon as the other cars come back, we'll be getting right into it. GDR up against the hole. Here we go. The billet GDR takes the win. Let's go back to the start line now. This is going to be an interesting race. It's going to be husband versus wife. DJ out here in the Lambo and his lovely wife in the Porsche. Here we go. They're into it big time. And he's all the way like a dog down there. I won't like his chances at home. We've been made it tonight.